Welcome to Central United Church Computer Training Class, Week 3. This week what we'll be doing is we're going to be working on files and folders and My Documents. First of all, I'd like to just show you though how to change the time on the clock. So go down here the right corner, double click on the time, and you'll see, grab this by left click and drag it over. There you go. And now in that box you have your month. You can change the month just by clicking on it. Your time, so you can, or date of year, I should say, 8, 9, but we know it's the 10th. If it was the 11th, you click 11th, then click apply. We know it's the 5th. The hard part for some people is the time. So it says 10 o'clock, say it's actually 11. Double click on the hour, and then go up here, and you can change it to 11, 10, 9, whatever you want. We know it's 10, and same thing with the minutes, seconds, AM. Change it to PM, back to AM, whatever you want. Once you get it set, you click apply, and that will do it. We didn't have to make any changes, so I'm just going to cancel it out. That's your clock. Okay, let's get into the filing cabinet. This is your filing cabinet. I click the start button, My Documents, and here's your filing cabinet with the manila folders. Everybody understands manila folders, and we can put anything we want. This one has recipes, this one has pictures, this one even has videos, music, and downloads, which have downloaded files off the internet, downloaded different things that I save. So, getting back out of that, I want to show you how to create a file in Wordpad. Double click on it. We're going to call this cabbage soup recipe. Oh, can't spell. Okay, we got 1 onion, 1 carrot, and you get the rest of it. So we're done the recipe, and we're going to click File. We want to save it to a folder now. So we're going to save as. Never save, always save as. And now we get to look at what we're doing with it. Okay, so we're going to file name. We type right over top of this. Don't click anything. And we're going to call it what it is, cabbage soup. Okay. Now, where are we going to save it? Whoop, I'm sorry. Okay, so we're looking at My Documents and save in My Documents. That's no good because it would just drop it in here somewhere. We want to actually put it in our recipe folder. So we'll double click on the manila folder of the recipes, and it brings it up. So it's telling us it's going to save in the recipe manila folder our cabbage soup. As you can see, in the recipe folder, there's already another recipe in there, country cabbage. So let's save our cabbage soup. Save. And we'll get out of this. Let's go and have a peek to see what we've done. What? Come on now. There we go. And we'll go up to My Documents and Recipes. That's where we saved it. And cabbage soup. And there it is. So that's how you save a file. So let's do one more. I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to do a letter. Dear John, and and sincerely, Greg. Okay. Now we're going to save this Dear John letter. We haven't sent it to him yet, but we want to save it because I got more stuff to put in it. Save as again. Remember. Document. Type right over it, and it's, what is this? This is a letter to John. Now, where are we going to save it? Okay, recipes. No, we're going to go to My Documents. But the problem in My Documents, there's nothing to save it in. I just don't want to save it in My Documents. What I'm going to do is I'm going to right-click, New, Folder. Now type right over the blue, and we're going to type in letters. Okay? And click out here to fix that. Now, we've got our letter to John. That's the file name, and that's this file here. We want to save it in letters. So we double click on the manila. It's going to tell us that it's saving it in letters, folders, and letter to John. Click Save, and we'll get out of this and see what happened. Let's go back to Start, My Documents, and what do we got here? Oh, look at that. We've got letters. Click on letters. There's letter to John. And say I've got my new information now. I can add some more stuff to it. I hit enter or the return button twice, get another paragraph, and hi, John, and so on and so forth. And then again, I just click File, Save As. We already know it's going into the letters. It's a letter to John. There's the letter to John. So we know it's going into the letter folder. Click Save, and bingo. It updates it with this new stuff we just put in it. And that's all there is to it. Whoop. There. So that's how you do that. And hopefully you'll learn something. And what I want you to do, just get me back here. I got to get back into the Windows mode here. Okay. Just give me a second here. View. We'll see. This part's got nothing to do with you. That's just using my Mac, getting it back to a Windows machine. Okay. Now, what I want to show you is this. If I can ever get it working right. Just give me a second. Okay. There we go. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to get rid of that Dear John. Now I'm back to my desktop. That's sorry about that delay. Okay, desktop. I have some photos here. I'm going to left click, drag this over, and I want to show you something. I'm going to open up this folder file, and I'm going to go down this folder here of, say, the church. I want to get it into my documents. What's the best way? Click on it once, left click, right click, left click on it once, right click, and look at this. Send to, right, my documents. And it did. Hopefully. Get out of that.
It's 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. Okay, start my documents. And look at that. There's that picture. Now we want to get a view. This is where your thumbnails come in so you can see your view. So where do we want to save that picture? Well, I'm going to put it in My Pictures. So I'm going to click it, left click it, drag it over to My Pictures, and I've dropped it in. But you know what? I've got it in My Pictures, but it's a photo there. Now I can have 100 different photos in here. What do I want to do? I'm going to right click. I'm going to make a new folder. Where is it? There it is there. Click down there. I can type right over that. And church pictures. Right? And there it is there. There's a folder for church pictures. What I do is I left click on that and I just drag it over to that folder, drop it in there, and now that picture's in church folders. And there it is. It's in the church folders. I go back and I can see what's in the sample folders. And there you have it. That's how you work with files and folders, and you can move photos, anything you want into those. So enjoy. Any questions, email me, and I hope to see you all on week 4. Thank you.